We know that the connection to Aang and earlier is completely cut off. But the biggest looming question that we currently have is if this avatar, at the very least, would be able to talk with Korra. Now, there's a Legend of Korra book out there that came out a few years back. It's called An Avatar's Chronicle, and we learned from Tenzin in this book on the possibility that there won't be a connection at all. Yes, there's an avatar cycle, a brand new one that Korra created, but that does not mean that there's a new link. Tenzin tells Korra to document every significant event so that future avatars aren't left in the dark, and this is what he states. You need to go deeper for this assignment. I know that you are busy and you have a lot on your plate, but we are living in a world where future avatars may not have connections to their past lives. A record of your significant accomplishments in battles will likely be invaluable. And make no mistake, your accomplishments are significant, Korra, and impressive. Try again. It's my hope to see this book's pages filled. I want future generations and future avatars to know you as I have come to know you and appreciate you. Last year, Mike and Brian came out and stated that most of the Avatar lore that exists currently through the comics and books is canon, but some of it might be slightly tweaked. It's possible that this book might not be taken into account since average fans might not even know this, but I'm going to go over an alternative for the next series that would make everybody happy. Now, obviously, from my previous video, I went over that this setting for this Earth Avatar series will be a cyberpunk futuristic setting, and there's going to be insane advancements in technology. And this will have caused the world to look past bending. It exists still, but it's going to be kind of like a newspaper where it's outdated and very little want to bend. They don't really give it much thought, and tech at this point can do way more. And back to the Avatar Chronicles book, Asami wrote a letter to Korra, and it involved a future avatar towards the end, and she basically said, and if the technology can help you as the avatar and future avatars, then that makes me even happier. Below are drawings and diagrams that show how future industries, machines, and technology have already evolved over a few short years. If we do our job right, they'll soon evolve even more, helping benders and non-benders alike. Perhaps a future avatar will look back at these sketches and marvel at how far we've come. What Asami just said right there really hints at the next series going all in with technology and making it kind of the big conflict of the season or multiple seasons or however they go about it. Now, as we know, the Earth Kingdom is the least spiritual of the four nations, meaning that on top of the futuristic setting, this avatar will not be spiritual and probably not even give this a thought. So if there is any potential connection to Korra, it's nearly impossible at this stage to figure out how possible it is. When it comes to the reported Dragon Ball Z type of fights with energy bending in this show, once this avatar figures out that he's the avatar, the main story could see him prioritizing bending, taking it to its limits, trying to learn new ways to advance bending. Obviously, we'll probably see sub-elements already established in the show during the time between Korra and this new avatar, like we may see wood bending, bone bending, something like that, but it would be normalized like lightning bending was, so it wouldn't be special. And while we see him expanding the limits of bending, learning more about it, we'll also see him learn about Avatar Korra's history through the documents, meeting friends and family to kind of help the avatar put everything together. And in the previous series with the other two avatars, when it comes to them achieving a goal, it usually involved them taking down a major threat, like when Aang learned energy bending to take down Ozai, or Korra activated her air bending to take down Amon. And I think we'll see a threat that'll push this new avatar to the limits of bending, and this potential group could be known as the Blue Lotus. Now, in late 2021, we learned from Avatar News that there was going to be a reward in the Avatar Legends RPG, and it would have been a normal brown colored white lotus tile, but Avatar Studios came in and requested that this would be changed to the Blue Lotus. It could have just been a random request and nothing major, or it means something way bigger for the future. We could see this new group hate technology, hate how it's changed society, it's destroyed peaceful times, because there was a time when bending was supreme and people were much happier then, and their goal is to destroy most modern day advancements. This could push the avatar to the limits of understanding both sides of the argument. Now, it is possible that the connection with Korra really isn't there and the book is correct. Even if that is the case, the story that I'm proposing still could turn out mostly the same, but many fans really do want to see Korra, and probably in a more mentor-like role, maybe during the journey of him trying to figure out how to talk to Korra. Iroh's definitely going to be there. There's just no way you have a series without Iroh in it. He's in the spirit world, he's there. In season 2, he said, I'll either see you later in this life or the next. That was set up. Iroh will guide this Earth avatar to help him get to Korra, just as he helped Korra in the spirit world, and just how Korra explained it in this book. In the avatar state, we'll maybe see an elderly Korra, and she'll talk talk about her experiences with groups like the Red Lotus and give the best wisdom she can. It's likely that much of this may not happen, but with the current info, it's very possible. Like, we might not even see a male avatar. It could very well be another female avatar, but due to the fan project Legend of Genji and also this photo that was revealed as potentially the first look at the new avatar, it's possible that it could be a male avatar. If you do want to learn more about this new Earth Avatar series, I've got a video on the screen right here that goes over all of the new details.